Thanks, Saradomin! You must be the adventurer the Abbess prayed for!
Remember like I saw it yesterday.
Our Abbess prayed for an adventurer to come and help us. She asked me to stand here and wait for you to arrive. Will you help us, adventurer?
Oh, she's dancing in the stillness to the beat of unseen drums. And she's dancing in the city and the crowd. And she's dancing on the mountain and the snowflakes in her hair. Her beauty makes me want to shout aloud.
Saradomin be praised! The Abbess's office is just inside the wall. Go.
Now she's talking to a preacher, he says dancing is a sin. And now I'm looking at her feet and they don't move. And now we're standing at the Abbey and we're saying our goodbyes. But I know she'll be the one I always love. Now she's dancing in the sunset, I can see her in the clouds. I can see her in the sky as darkness falls. And once nights come to both of us, I hope we'll meet again. And I'll take her hand and dance with her once more.
Adventurer, I've called you here for a sensitive task. One that I would prefer to deal with quietly, without involving the church authorities or the Kharid Guard. I hope I can trust you to be discreet. One of our sisters has been murdered. Murdered quite brutally. I would like you to investigate. The killer may still be in the Abbey. I last saw Sister Anna at Vespers yesterday. When she wasn't present at Compline, I went to her cell and found her body. The murder must have taken place between those times. This is the key to Sister Anna's cell, where I found her body. The cells are in the southeast corner of the Abbey. I moved Sister Anna's body to the infirmary in the southwest of the Abbey. I cleaned and wrapped it myself, and I've forbidden the other sisters from seeing it. You should also question the sisters around the Abbey, but please do so subtly. I don't want them to know there has been a murder. This notebook will help you keep track of your investigation. Come back to me when you've examined the crime scene and the body, and spoken to the sisters.
Hello again, adventurer. How can I... I was in the scriptorium, copying a manuscript. I'm still learning how to illuminate the text. I've copied nearly the whole of the Book of Saradomin. I'm quite... well, I know I shouldn't be, but I'm quite proud of it. Perhaps you'd like to see it, after the funeral service, if you're still here. All right. I'll have to check if that's allowed, though. She was so holy. She thought about Saradomin all the time, never about herself. I don't know if I'll ever be as holy as that. She interviewed me when I applied to join the Abbey. It was like she could see right into my heart. To be honest, at first, she frightened me. I'm not surprised the other applicant left after she met her. Another applicant came to the Abbey the other day. Her name was Isabella. She disappeared yesterday noon. She probably went home. A lot of applicants realize the life isn't for them and leave. Adventurer, if I can ask, why are you asking these questions? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll never be a full sister if I keep asking questions like that. Sister Anna always told me I shouldn't ask questions. Is there anything else I can do? It's so exciting that he's come to visit us. I saw him smiling at me when I was outside waiting for you. I kind of wish I could go out and dance. I used to like dancing, but I'm in the Order now, and dancing isn't allowed.
Look at me! Look at me! Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't... She had a powerful voice and a rock-solid sense of rhythm. The whole congregation could listen to her to keep in time. Oh, I'm sorry, she's dead, and all I can think of is how much the choir needed her. I'm too single-minded sometimes. I think she kept us in time in more ways than one, though. She was our moral center, an example of holiness. We all miss her terribly. I stayed in here after Vespers to rehearse the choir. I'm aware he's there. I think the Abbess was right to forbid him from coming inside. You've got to understand, the Citharede Order considers music to be holy. It should be used for worship and contemplation, not for dancing. Dancing is so often connected with other immorality. As interesting as it would be to hear a different style of music, I should stay away.
Sister Catherina? It's no good, Catherina. Could you do me a favor, Catherina? The clock is... Ah, no, that's wrong. Sorry, should have reminded you. Remember, you're seeing the clock from the inside, so it's back to front from your point of view. Try again. Ah, yes, that's it. Ah, you've set the clock to the hour, so any moment now it should... Right, I'm done. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were Sister Catherina. She's normally the one who comes up here. What can I do for you? A part breaks that you'd expect it to hold for years, but that doesn't stop the whole mechanism. It just sets it in a different direction. Saradomin is a better clockmaker than us. Sister Benita was planning to retire as abbess next year. Everyone expected Sister Anna to become the new abbess. But it seems that wasn't Saradomin's plan, so he's taken her away. The clock runs, just not as we'd expected. Huh? Between what and what? Oh, I came back up here, tried to finish this set of repairs. I was a clockmaker before I joined the Abbey. Now I'm the only one who knows how to repair the Abbey clock. What? There's a Minotaur outside? Have we closed the gates? Oh, yes. Sister Catherina mentioned something about that. She seemed very excited. I'm too busy with the clock to worry about visitors. It's not like I could hear his music anyway. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a bit deaf. It's spending all my time close to the bell when it goes off that did that. What is it? She's with Saradomin now. It doesn't matter what I thought of her, and it does no good to speak ill of the dead. I didn't say that, but she did cause conflict. Most of the sisters didn't see it, but I did. She was always arguing with the abbess. Sister Anna thought Sister Benita was too lenient with the order's rules. Anna would have enforced silence outside of services. She'd have stopped Sister Cecilia composing, prescribed melodies only.
Maybe it's Sarah Dorman's will that Sister Anna never got to become abbess. I don't know. It's not my place to say. I don't know anything about the troubadour. I didn't even know he was there. What troubadour? Secular music is forbidden. So, if there is a troubadour outside, then Abbess Benita will send him away. I don't have time to talk about troubadours. Is there anything else you need?
Greetings, traveler. One of the sisters here, Sister Anna. She passed away recently. I knew her before she joined the Abbey, so I've come to pay my respects. I have my ear to the ground. Even a religious order isn't completely cut off from the world. Or yesterday evening I was in Kharid. I didn't travel up here until this morning. Why are you asking all this anyway? What's going on here? To Zamrak with you. The abbess can order her sisters not to be curious, but not me. Anna was my friend, and I have a right to know what's happening. This conversation is over.
Please help us, adventurer. You'll need to examine Sister Anna's body. It's not from any of our robes. Her name was Isabella. She was here for a few days. Sister Anna and I both interviewed her. She wasn't allowed to mix much with the other sisters. She stayed in the applicant dormitory, which is directly to the west of this room. It's not unusual for a woman to decide this life isn't for her. We don't pass judgment if someone doesn't say goodbye. I wouldn't say we argued. We disagreed about certain theological issues. We had many invigorating discussions that I suppose an eavesdropper could mistake for arguments. Please help us, adventurer. I doubt it. I don't think you can have conducted a thorough investigation in this short a time.
Greetings, traveler. One of the sisters. Greetings, traveler. Or yesterday. Greetings, traveler. Or yesterday evening I was in Kharid. I didn't travel up here until this morning. One of the sisters here, Sister Anna. She passed away recently. I have my ear... One of the sisters... I have my ear to the ground. Or yesterday evening I was... One of the sisters here. I was. I knew her before she joined the Abbey. I tried to talk her out of coming here, but when she made her mind up about something, there was nothing that could stop her.
Hello again, adventurer. How can I help? It's so... I kind of wish I could go. I was in the... I'm still learning how to... I'm quite... All right. It's so... I kind of wish... She was so holy. She... To be honest... Another... She probably went... I was in the... I'm still learning.
Look at me. Okay, that's good. Remember to look at me so you can... Oh, I'm aware. You've got to... As in... She had a... Oh, I think... I stayed in here on... It's a hymn. Do you know the story of St. Elspeth and the... St. El... Oh, it's an ancient stringed instrument. It's like a lyre. The lyre was a folk instrument, whereas the cithara was a professional instrument. Well, anyway, that's not important. The Ripper was an assassin demon. It would strike without warning and leave its victims horribly mutilated. Stab them through the heart with terrible claws, tear off their faces. Zamorak sent the Ripper to attack a village where St. Elspeth was staying. It couldn't approach while she was singing, but it waited on the edge of the village. She sang for days, but eventually was too weak to go on. She went out of the village to face the demon alone. She thought it might just kill her and spare the villagers. She fought the demon, and it mortally wounded her. But as she was dying, Saradomin granted her the strength to sing one piercing note, so perfect that it struck the demon dead. Her remains lay unburied until the present age. Then, 70 years ago, a group of holy women found them and built this abbey in her memory. That's why music is such an important part of our worship. I don't know. They say some demons can return after being killed, but the god wars were thousands of years ago. Well, I'd like to think so, but I don't think we're as holy as St. Elspeth.
What can I do for you? Huh? Oh, I was a clockmaker before I... A part breaks that you'd expect it to hold for years, but that... But it seems that... What? Oh, I'm too busy with... A part... but it seems... Huh? Oh, I was a What is it? I don't know anything about the troubadour. Secular music is... Cabbage soup. It's amazing what you can do with... Do you have an important question, adventurer? I'm quite busy. I was here in the kitchen. Why? Where should I have been? I went down to the cellar to get some supplies at one point, but the rest of the time I was here. Actually, I noticed something when I was down there. I think someone's been stealing food from the cellar. I bet it was Catharina. Novices have to be taught discipline. I've seen her sneaking an extra cup of wine at meal times. She's the one you should be talking to. She's with Sarah Domin. I didn't say... Sister Anna, maybe it's Sarah...
Please help us, adventurer. You're doing a good job, but I have... Please help us. You're doing a good job.
Hello again, adventurer. How can I help?
Look at me. Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm sorry. I stayed in here after. I'm aware. You've got to as in. I stayed. It's a hint. Do you know the story? Saint Elspeth. The Ripper was an Zamara. She sang for days. She fought her remain. Well, I don't know.
What is it? I don't know anything about the troubadour. I didn't even know he was there. What troubadour? Secular music is... She's with Sarah... I didn't say... Sister Anna, maybe it's Sarah... I was here, actually. I bet it was... Cabbage soup. Do you have an impulse?
Greetings, traveller. Or yesterday. One of the sisters. I have my ear. Greetings, traveller. One of the sisters. I was. One of the sisters. Or yesterday. One of the sisters here. I have my ear.
Please help us, adventurer. You're doing a good... Please help us, adventurer. You're not suspecting me, are you? Very well. I've never seen anyone as devoted to... I don't know much about her. She was my assistant. She would have been my... I don't know what he's doing here. The sisters are rehearsing Sister Anna. I've never seen anyone as... I don't know much. She was my... You're not suspecting me, are you? Very well. It's not from any of our robes. It... Her name was... She stayed in... It's not unusual.
Greetings, traveller. Greetings, traveller. Or yesterday evening I was... I was.
Hey, are you going to the...
Hello again, adventurer. How can I help? Hello again, It's so exciting that I kind of wish... She was so... to be honest... Oh, she probably went home. I was in the... I'm still learning. I'm quite... All right. It's so... I kind of wish...
What can I do for you? Huh? Oh, I was a clockmaker. A pod? Sister, but it seems... What? Oh, I'm too busy with... No need to touch the... What can I do for you? Huh? Oh, I was a clock.
Look at me. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm aware. You've got to understand. As in... She had... Oh, I think... I stayed... It's a hint. Do you know? Saint Elspeth. Oh, it's the Ripper. Zamora. She fought her remain. I don't... Well... I don't know.
Hello again, adventurer. It's so... I kind of wish... She was so... to be honest... I was in the... I'm still learning... I'm quite... All right? It's so...
Please help us, adventurer. Whom do you suspect? Did you hear that? Quick! Follow...
You've got to protect us! The demon is back!
What's happening here? Oh, great Saradomin! Sister Eleanor!
I saw it, Abbess! It was the demon! It was the Ripper!
Sister Cecilia, go back to the oratory. Adventurer, there's no point in my trying to keep this from the sisters anymore. I'll let them know what's happening. Please, Adventurer. Investigate Sister Eleanor's murder, then talk to me in my study.
We're all going to die. It's I heard the scream. I heard Sister Eleanor screaming. So I went down the stairs to see and it was there! The Ripper! Just like in the stories. It was wrapped in rags and it had its huge claws and it was bending over Sister Eleanor. It was cutting her feet with its claws. Why would it do that? Then it saw me. It turned its head. It looked at me. I couldn't see its face, thanks Saradomin. If I'd seen its face, I think I might have died of fright. It pushed past me. It splashed Sister Elena's blood onto my robes. And then it ran up the stairs and away. We can't let it defeat us. Almighty Saradomin, give me the strength. Do not be afraid. All right, ladies. The Abbess told you what happened. This funeral service will be for 2 of us now. We're going to trust Saradomin, and we're not going to be afraid. We're going to sing like Saint Elspeth, and the demon isn't going to be able to hurt us. Okay, from the top. Look at me.
Adventurer, thanks Saradomin you're still here. Please tell me you're making some progress.
Dance with me, adventurer.
Greetings, traveler. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you asking this? I didn't write any letters. Eleanor is dead? I met her when she came down to Kharid to buy supplies. I came up to see her last night. It was a whole... That's how I learned that Anna had died. Eleanor told me. I wanted to publicly pay my respects, so I snuck back to Kharid and came here with my band. Adventurer, you don't think Eleanor could have been killed because of me? Both the victims were people I knew. Could someone have found the letters and... If there's anything I can do to help bring this killer to justice, let me know. What can I do?
Dance with me, adventurer.
I called you to investigate whoever the killer is. I'm worried that they'll strike again. I want to make sure that all the sisters... Sister Catherina is outside dancing. I don't want to pass judgment on her, not now. But I think she'd be safer inside. Could you go and fetch her, please?
Dance with me, adventurer. I should finish copying my book of Saradomin. I'll be in the scriptorium if you want to talk to me.
It's no good. She's dead. Good night, sweet thing. You could have been a dancer.
What was that sound? Adventurer? Oh, merciful Saradomin. Sister Catherina, is she...
I'm afraid so.
This must end. Adventurer, troubadour, please meet me in my office. We need a plan. The killer is going to strike again, unless we catch them.
I'm not a member of your order, Abbess. I don't know why you would trust me here.
All the sisters of my order are suspects. The two of you are the only people I have seen in the same place as the killer, so you are the only people I can trust. I will not let this defeat us. We must arrive at a plan. Adventurer, after all you've seen, whom do you now suspect? Then we will need to catch the killer without knowing who they are. What? That could work, but how would we bait it? That could tempt the killer out, but who? I don't think the killer is indiscriminate. What do the victims so far have in common? I know about your involvement with Sister Eleanor, and perhaps the killer could have seen Sister Catharina dancing and thought that. But what about Sister Anna? She hadn't left the Abbey for years.
Ah, you do not know. I knew Anna many years ago. She was a dancing girl, part of the troupe that I joined when I was first a troubadour. Back then she was so full of life, passionate. Everything she did, she threw her whole body and soul into it. Then, when we met that traveling creature and she caught religion, she threw her whole body and soul into that as well. We wrote to one another at first and...
She never mentioned you to me. All she would say was that her past life was sinful, and she wanted to put it behind her.
Yes, that was the impression I got from her last letters. When I met Eleanor in our Kharid and started seeing her, we had to keep our affairs secret, so I couldn't see Anna. I wanted to. A part of me was always hoping she'd discover us.
Enough! We don't need to go through the sordid details. We've established a connection. But how does it help us?
I have a dancing girl traveling with me. If we were to announce that she was joining the Abbey...
I can't allow her to be put in danger. There must be another way.
She will be in no danger. She will be hiding in my camp. We can make a dummy, dress it in your robes, and our adventurer can hide nearby and wait. But I'm not sure where.
In the basement. During the funeral service, all the sisters will be in the oratory. It will be the perfect time for the killer to strike. It seems we have a plan. Valerio, you and I can handle the announcement. Adventurer, you will need to make the dummy in the basement. Once you're ready, you can hide in the robe cabinet and wait. Whether this killer be demon or mortal, I swear they will not kill again. Saradomin go with all of us.
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday. To the sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with me, and we kept dancing once the music went away.
Teach us to stand fast as we stood, undaunted by the demon's cries. The flash of battle shook you not, nor heeded you some more as times.
Oh, she's dancing in the stillness to the beat of unseen drums, and she's dancing in the city and the crowd. And she's dancing on the mountain, and there's snowflakes in her hair, and her beauty makes me want to shout aloud.
Teach us that single piercing note, that breath with your final breath. Shook to match the demon's heart, brought into silence and to death.
Now she's talking to a preacher, he says dancing is a sin. And now I'm looking at her feet and they don't move. And now we're standing at the Abbey and we're saying our goodbyes. But I know she'll be the one I always love.
Stay back! Make any move and I'll kill her!
I am the spirit of St. Elspeth, Sarah Domin's voice of justice.
Now she's
It's
dancing
Sister
in the
Anna!
sunset. I
She's
can
gone
see her in
mad!
the clouds. I can see her in the sky as darkness falls. And once
Sister
night's
Anna
come
is
to
dead!
both of us.
I am the
I
spirit of
hope
St.
we'll meet
Elspeth.
again, and I'll take
She
her
killed the
hand and
applicant
dance with her
and
once
dressed
more.
her in her robes.
They were all dancers! They weren't worthy to be in this abbey. Saint Elspeth commanded me to remove them. I was repentant. That's the difference. I spent my whole life in penitence for the sins of my youth. And now Abbess Benita lets any dancing girl join the abbey. Lets them go outside and dance when a troubadour arrives. Turns a blind eye to their affairs. He means nothing to me. That part of my life is gone. I can hear it. The choir. They all loved me. No. Worldly attachments, worldly loves must all be burned away. I am the spirit of Saint Elspeth. Stay back! Stay back! Make any...
Good thinking, adventurer. As a good Saradominist sister, I cannot take a life. I'll see you downstairs, adventurer.
Sister Deborah, she did nothing wrong. I have not been the voice of St. Elspeth. I have been the hand of the Ripper. Please, adventurer, if you have any mercy, give me a moment to pray for forgiveness before I die.
Thanks, Saradomin, it's over, adventurer. Sister Deborah told me what you did, but she didn't say who the killer was. She said you should be the one to tell us.
Who was it? Who killed Anna and the others?
What?
No, it can't be. But why?
That my most trusted friend could do this. And I had no idea. Thank you for telling the truth, adventurer. But this will shake the faith of everyone in the Abbey. I can't remain as abbess, knowing that this evil could sprout in soil that I have tended. I'll look for a replacement, but I don't know how much longer the Order will survive. I cannot offer you much of a reward, adventurer, but please accept a set of the Order's robes. They are enchanted. Wearing them will allow you to meditate on music in order to grow closer to Saradomin.